What is up, guys? It is officially here. The World Cup has started, and we got off to a roaring start today with a huge win from Russia over Saudi Arabia. So today, we are going to recap that game, as well as take a look at our gold boot tracking chart, see which one is going to be the top scorer of the tournament, as well as look at some limited edition releases today from Nike and Adidas, as well as some of the best moments from social. And of course, make sure you guys stay tuned to the very end of our live video for your chance to win a pair of Adidas Predator 18 Plus. Guys, this is SOCCER.COM Live. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am joined here today with my good friend Adam and my good friend Martin, who's going to be running some of our comments today. As always, you guys are welcome to chime in, let us know what you're thinking, or ask us any questions in general, either on the live chat here or through our social media channels. If you do want them answered, though, on our live show today, they're more than welcome to leave us a question in the live chat section here on our YouTube channel. How are you guys doing today? Doing good?
Doing well.
Ready for a good World Cup?
Yeah, what a start.
Oh, yeah. All right, so we are going to start, Adam and I are going to first off take a look at the game today. Russia 5, Saudi Arabia 0. Kind of, I wasn't expecting it.
Me neither.
What are your initial thoughts on there? I mean, it was 5 goals. Did you expect it at all?
Yeah, no, I definitely didn't expect 5 goals from Russia. I mean, I didn't really know what to expect from Saudi Arabia, to be honest. I know that they're the lowest scoring or the lowest ranked team coming into the tournament, but they were poor. But with that said, Russia was very, very good going forward. They counterattacked very quickly. There wasn't a ton of possession, which I found interesting, but they were clinical in front of net. 4 goal scorers today, so they played really well.
They did. You kind of hit on it there a little bit. They have very different playing styles that you could see on the field today.
Right.
I mean, you could tell the moment Russia got the ball, they were immediately turning to go forward. They were looking to attack. They were looking to get in behind. They were just looking to take shots. Saudi Arabia looked almost like they were a little hesitant going forward.
I think they were out of ideas. I don't think they had much of an idea of how to attack Russia. Russia wasn't really troubled. There was a comment on our SOCCER.COM goalkeeper Instagram post that we posted a picture of Igor Akinfeev, the Russian goalkeeper, and he said, did Akinfeev even make a save? And looking back, he didn't have to.
I didn't think he touched the ball really at all.
He didn't have to at all.
I mean, they weren't really troubled that much, but you do have to give it to him. What was it, Golovin?
Yeah, Golovin.
2 assists and a goal today.
For me, man of the match. There was a tweet.
I'll echo that, yes.
Yeah, there was a tweet from Squawka Football where they talked about some of his stats: 66 touches, 25 passes completed. By himself, he created 5 chances, and then also he had those 2 assists in the goal. He was everywhere. I saw also on the broadcast he was the player who covered the most distance. So just a great match from him.
He was kind of that player just pulling the strings in there for Russia, at least in the match today.
No, yeah, he was their dynamo in the midfield, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing where he can go with the tournament, because I know with his club soccer, it's kind of up in the air right now. He might make a move to a bigger club, so we'll see if he can make that leap in the World Cup.
Well, hopefully if things keep going well, he's able to really help propel Russia, hopefully maybe to the top of the group, who knows?
We actually have a question on that note. So Frankie Garcia asks, do you think Russia will move along even though Saudi Arabia maybe wasn't quite up to their standard today? Do you think they have a chance of getting out of the group?
Well, I will say this. If Golovin can perform and pull the strings the way he did today for the team, it only makes everything else better on field. When you have certain players firing, it's kind of like what we've seen with Argentina. When you see Messi on his game, the rest of the team rises to the occasion. It's going to be the same thing with Russia. If Golovin can come out and put in the same performance he did today, I mean, a goal and 2 assists, you're going to probably see Russia in that 1 or 2 slot, at least in their group.
Agreed.
Anyway, that is all we have for this segment. We're going to take a short break and be right back with you guys in about 15 seconds. Alright guys, so we have covered what's happened on field, but now we're going to take a look at our goal tracker. This is where we're keeping track of all the goals that are scored during the World Cup. with all the boots. So today we have 3 goals scored with the Nike Mercurial Vapor 12. Great goal scoring boot. 1 goal scored with the Nike Hypervenom Phantom 3. Another great goal scoring boot.
So Cole, I've got a question. We did see in the game, we saw the Vapor and the Hypervenom dominate on field. What makes those boots such great boots for attackers?
Well, it's honestly just the way they're made. They're both very lightweight. They're both attacking-minded boots. The sole plates, I mean, you and I both know the sole plates are very aggressive.
Right.
You and I are both very big fans of the Hypervenom 3. We both wear that quite often whenever we're having to test out Nike boots or wearing them. There's something about just the knit upper fits your foot well. It's very barefoot between your foot and the ball. Very true, and I mean, you're going to be hard-pressed to find a better striking boot on the market than a Mercurial or a Hypervenom.
Right.
Both of them are just they're attacking-minded boots. They're designed for attackers.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah, let us know if you wear the Mercurial or the Hypervenom in the comments, or if you have any questions about those boots, let us know and we'll answer later in the show.
Yeah,
of course. So, moving on, Nike did actually make some headlines off the field today with a limited release of some of their more or less off-field products. We had the Nike Air Max 90, we had a Nike Air Zoom, and then we had a t-shirt as well from Nike, all of which are available right now on SOCCER.com. You guys can check all of those out. Pretty good looking.
They may still be available.
Yeah, they were very limited.
You better be quick.
I apologize if I spoke too soon. They were pretty limited, but I thought they had a pretty decent look to them.
Yeah, I definitely like the, I mean, the flag design is loud, but it also is reminiscent of, you know, all the countries in the World Cup.
Yeah, you can see the inspiration there.
And I like the white, that kind of contrasts it. It's clean, but it's also got that very design-heavy section.
Yes.
Which is, you know, that's my style. I like that. Another thing that I was really interested in that dropped today from Adidas, also very limited numbers, was the Predator Gosha. So this was a special edition drop from Adidas. We have very limited numbers. It was inspired by, or designed by, fashion designer Gosha Rubchinsky.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah, that's a very Russian name. But I thought the design is very cool, very reminiscent of, you know, the Russian flag, and
it's very clean. Yeah,
some of that Russian culture.
It's right. It basically just kind of puts you right in the mindset for the tournament.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So Adidas also, well, of course, made headlines on the field today with the game. I mean, they were the kit suppliers for Russia, the victorious team. I mean, 5-0.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, taking a look at that, that's just kind of a classic Russian kit. Just the red, inspired by their 1988 kit, I believe. Looks very good. I mean, even their away strip looks really good. That street-style dot pattern and everything. It's kind of a very, very fashion-forward Russia for the World Cup.
Yeah, I like what Adidas did. With the home kit, they went classic Russia. I mean, we've seen kits like that before, and it works for Russia. I really like that kit. But with the away jersey, they definitely took a chance, and I think it paid off. I would rock that.
Sharp-looking kit, definitely
sure.
is. But they did also have, Adidas did have some airtime on field again as well with that Telstar. Looking pretty good.
Yeah.
Good customization on it too. If you guys don't know, we do customization on the Telstar match balls. You guys can get any match you want printed on the ball from the World Cup. So if you are a Russia fan or you just want to remember today's game, like maybe some of the players do, you can get the Russia-Saudi Arabia match put on there. It comes with, I believe, the date and the stadium as well.
Yeah, so it'll be date and then the stadium and then the 2 teams matched up. And we are one of the only people that do this, so.
That is correct. Actually, I think we're
the only.
Yeah, the only. Yeah. So if you guys want it, let us know. We got it for you guys. We got any good questions coming in?
Yeah, we got a question. How far do you think Iceland will go?
Ooh, that's going to be tough.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I don't know if they're going to recapture that Euro glory that they had 2 years ago.
I don't think they will.
Yeah, it really depends on Gylfi Sigurdsson, and then also what kind of goal scoring form they can get from their forwards. But I don't see
I think
it.
this first game is going to tell us probably more than anything on that, just because, I mean...
First game is against Argentina, and Messi, though, so, you know, you wouldn't say, okay, maybe they'll get beaten, but They could still come
Yeah,
back.
you can
after
still
that
put
game.
up a performance.
Sure.
I mean, I remember Iran's performance from 2014. They put forth an incredible performance, but then they just lost in the last minute to, messy magic.
Sure.
So it'll be interesting to see, especially how they come out. And like you said, if Sigurdsson's firing, I can see Iceland probably squeaking out a second place finish. Anyway, we are going to take a quick break, and we will be right back with you guys again after a short message. So as you guys did see there, we are having a rather unique promo right now on our Telstar soccer balls, up to 30% off. Great deal. I personally like the match ball. I play with it all the time. It's a great ball. So one of the unique things actually is right now, the official match ball that we have here is sitting at about $120 with that discount. And I believe we do have the kickoff going off right now. So if you guys go onto our website, you'll see that there is a code. The code is kickoff, and you get $20 off an order of $100 or more, which means
You apply it to that,
That's
which
right.
is already $120.
This is math.
It's the official match ball of the 2018 World Cup for just $100.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a great deal.
Yeah, and then you guys can add customization to that. Maybe a small little extra, but it gives you a reason to when you're saving up.
Should we take some more questions?
Let's take some more questions. I'd love to hear some more questions.
Okay, so we have a question actually about tomorrow's game between Portugal and Spain, which is how will Portugal hold up against the Spanish tomorrow? A lot of people picking Spain as one of the favourites. They obviously have a really solid squad.
Definitely.
But then with the managerial change, how will that affect them? What are your thoughts about tomorrow's game between Portugal and Spain?
I'm going to be honest. I think Spain is going to take that one. You're looking at a team in Portugal who is led by Cristiano Ronaldo, who coherently plays with or against almost the entire back line of Spain. So if there's ever a team that has one player figured out, it's Spain.
Yeah.
And I think they're going to have Ronaldo in their back pocket. If they don't, it is going to take something absolutely incredible from Ronaldo to truly separate himself from the defensive quality that Spain has.
They certainly have defenders as well who are used to playing against Cristiano
Oh, yeah,
Ronaldo
yeah,
or playing with Cristiano Ronaldo.
You have
So
Ramos, PK, there's a few other, Carvajal as well.
should make for an interesting matchup.
Definitely.
Right.
I think it's
Yeah.
going to be the one to watch for tomorrow.
No, I totally agree. I think in the end, I mean, it's a theme. Obviously, you have to score goals to win, but Spain is really good through the back, really good through the midfield. I think the question with them is where are the goals going to come from? Are they going to come from the midfield? Are they going to come from Diego Costa? So I think where the goals come from, if they can score the goals, they're going to be fine against Portugal.
I do want to add to that real quick. The one good thing that you're saying there, like, they have midfielders that are proven goal scorers. Both with, Barcelona and Real Madrid. I mean, just look at Real Madrid alone.
I mean, they've got Isco, Asensio.
Exactly. You
and
have
yes, they
midfielders
scored
that
one
are
of the biggest goals in World Cup history.
Yep. You have midfielders that are used to scoring goals, so they're not going to be a stranger to it on the international stage.
Right.
We have another question coming in. So Mexico starts their campaign, obviously a favourite here in the US. They start their campaign against Germany on Saturday. Which is your guys' favourite Mexico player? Whose game do you like the best when you watch El Tri?
Well, I'm going to go with the simple answer here. I've been a forward all my life, and I was a big United fan. I was always a big Chicharito fan, watching him, even from a younger age when he first made his move to United. I remember I actually went to one of their U.S. tour games right after he had signed, and he was sitting on the bench, and I was really excited to see him. I didn't get to see him the game that I went to, but then he came on versus the MLS All-Stars and just lit it up. I've always been a big Chicharito fan just because of his simplicity in front of goal. He's always been he's never one to do things complicated. He's always one just to put the ball in the back of the net. It doesn't matter if it's with his face, if he's tripping, if it's an easy tap in, if it's an easy header, like, he's always been consistent in front of goal. That's one thing I've always liked about him.
Yeah, I mean, I'm also a huge United fan, love Chicharito. A player that I'm interested in seeing is Lozano.
Yes.
I don't know if he's really been tested on a stage this big, and he's a young guy. As an American, I love Christian Pulisic, and I like seeing the debate between American fans and Mexican fans about, is Pulisic better, is Lozano better? I think Pulisic's really good, and so I haven't watched enough of Lozano to really, have an impression on that. And if he's as good as they're saying, I'm really excited to see how he performs.
Well, certainly, a lot of people are backing Lozano. If you follow our social media,
That's right,
we posted an image on Instagram and Twitter yesterday that was a breakdown state by state of the top selling player jersey for the
Lozano
World
had quite
Cup.
a few states.
Yeah, a lot of states went for Lozano, so he's very popular. I mean,
Yeah,
more
you
states
can see it had very heavy influence.
more states had Lozano as their number one than Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah.
So, a lot of excitement around him, and we'll see if he can start off well against Germany this weekend.
All right, we got time for one more question.
Yeah, let's do it. So, who are you guys picking for the Golden Boots? That's from Brandon Tolliver.
Oh, Brandon. That's going to be a tough,
Tough question.
That is a very tough question.
I think it's going to be, so when you're looking at a Golden Boot, you can't just look at who's the best goal scorer, but you also have to look at who's going to be playing in those games.
Oh, you're dancing now. You're dancing around the question.
It's going to be Lionel Messi, and you
There
can
you
quote me
go.
on that. Someone clip this and play it back during the final. It's going to be Lionel Messi. I think Argentina's at least going to make it to the semifinals, which will give him at least, 6 games to score as many goals as he can, and we know that Messi can score in bunches, so that's my pick. It's the easy pick,
Yeah.
but it's my pick.
To me, you have to look at the players that are around the goal scorer. And don't get me wrong, Messi has some incredible players around him, and hopefully he does very well and is able to take home the Golden Boot. I personally think it's going to be Neymar.
Okay.
When you look at Brazil's squad firing on all cylinders, actually, I'm going to put 2 out there. I'm going to say either Neymar or Thomas Muller, because both squads have such a strong play creation midfield
Right.
that the forwards are going to benefit. So you're looking at Neymar, Gabby Jesus, Thomas Muller, all of which can, and Timo Werner as well, all of which could easily, I could see any one of those 4 taking home a Golden
Yeah.
Boot.
So that was Messi and Neymar.
Messi and 6 other people.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm,
sure.
I'm
All
sorry,
right.
I'm sorry.
Well, let us know who you think. Leave us a comment as telling us who you think is going to win the Golden Boot, and we'll see if you're right.
That's right. However, we are going to take a quick break, but make sure you guys stay with us, because coming up, you're going to have a quick code to see if you guys can win a pair of Adidas Predator 18+.
He saw an opening in the defence and achieved the hat-trick. It's one of the tournament's great goals. And this man is rampant now. He might have just won the cup for Germany.
All right, guys, welcome back. Now it is time for us to take a look at some of the best of social media from today. All right, guys, what do we have first? Let's pop it up. Oh, Adam, you got this one.
Yeah, so this tweet also coming from Squawka today, outlining the host nations to score the opening goal at the World Cup. You have the Brazilians. I didn't know that Sweden hosted the World Cup, but apparently they
It's
did.
a bit before your time.
Yeah, a bit before my time. But then we also have some of those German goals, that iconic Shabalala goal
I love that one.
in South Africa, and then you have Gazinski scoring today.
I mean, that Lahm goal was an absolute cracker.
Oh, that was a
Remember
screamer.
that?
It was
I
the
do,
best goal
yeah.
he ever scored in his career.
Yeah.
Love that
Fantastic.
goal.
Yeah.
Oh, that was incredible.
Yeah, and we can't forget Marcelo's own goal
Sure.
in Brazil 4 years ago.
Sadly, it does not count, as you guys can see here, but
Well, the opening goal
You know.
today was a header. Maybe not quite as good as some of those other ones, but we had 5 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
today, so not bad.
Yeah.
Some other
Definitely
really
not
good
bad.
goals.
Yeah.
And next up on the list, we have probably one of the most interesting announcements today that might have gone a little under the radar. Chose a very unique time to reveal it right at almost final whistle. Puma announced today the signing of their brand new player, Romelu Lukaku, the Manchester United and Belgium international. Signing with Puma Football, going to be rocking the Puma 1. At least that's what he was wearing the last game. Pretty interesting considering, the boot saga that he's gone through, going from Nike back to Adidas, and then
Yeah.
he played 1 game in Puma.
Yeah, I wonder if he's finally found something that's comfortable for him. I've worn Puma 1. It's
very-
one,
yeah, it's
it's one of
very
the most comfortable boots on the
Yeah,
market, at
definitely.
least for my foot. And I think
And
maybe
Lord knows his size 13 feet or
right.
whatever they are can
I
do
think
something.
I think when you see a player switch around like that, maybe they can't find something comfortable for their foot. And I think he's finally found something that fits him.
That's right. Anyway, congratulations to Puma Football for locking down Lukaku. Going to be a big signing for them. But right now, it is time for us to, I don't know, you guys want to do a giveaway code or you want to preview matches tomorrow first?
We'll do the giveaway code now.
We'll do a giveaway code.
Password.
That's right. So all you guys have to do is take this password that we are going to give you guys and go to soccer.com, I believe.
We're going to post the link in the comments, but you're going to go to soccer.com/adidas/predator, and you'll see it in a graphic in a second as well. But we'll also post the link in the comments to make it really easy for you. So sign up there,
that's right.
Put the password in, and you'll be good to go. You'll be entered to win a pair of Adidas Predators. We'll be picking the winner right before tomorrow's show.
So, the code word, because I know all you guys are wanting it, is control. So make sure you guys follow what Martin just said, whether you click through the link here or you go to soccer.com/Adidas. Enter code word control, and you guys will be entered to win a pair of Adidas Predator boots. Very comfortable boot as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the energy mode pack looks fantastic as well
right,
from
yep.
Adidas.
Looking forward to seeing those on field.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, very quickly, want to touch on games to watch for tomorrow.
Right.
Is there one that you guys are looking forward to more so than another?
Well, there's the obvious one.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course, yeah.
Right?
There's that Spain-Portugal game that we touched on. A game that I'm looking forward to is the early game, Egypt versus Uruguay. I'm looking forward to seeing how Mo Salah plays in that.
Yeah, he is declared fit.
He's declared fit. He's been training, and it's going to be kind of a battle between the two big ex-stars, Mo Salah and Luis Suarez for Uruguay.
That'll be very fun to watch. I'm, of course, looking forward to Spain-Portugal. I know, Martin, you're like, obviously that's the big one.
Of course.
Yes. So make sure you guys tune in, watch those games tomorrow, and of course we are going to be having another Soccer.com live episode tomorrow, probably about an hour after the final whistle.
An hour or so after the final whistle,
That's
we'll
right.
tweet the links out and post on Instagram as well. So
That's
make
right.
sure you're following us on social. Our handle is @SOCCER.COM.
That's right, and as always, you guys are more than welcome to chime in. We've appreciated you guys helping us out today, giving us, something to talk about.
Yeah.
Anyway, that is all we have for you guys today. Thank you again for tuning in to Soccer.com Live. We will see you guys tomorrow.